bienvenidos. Welcome to my channel. So I'm going to be participating in the Planta HGC 2024 challenge. I've got some really interesting variety of herbs. Let me just get my notes because I want to tell you about some of the benefits of the herbs that I've selected. So first of all, some of the herbs that I selected, I was not aware that they were classified as herbs. One of those being the amaranth. This particular variety is considered an herb. And I decided on growing this one because it says it has vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E. It supports a good immune system and also healthy vision. So why not? Why not? The next one that I'm going to plant is anise. Anise. This one I was really surprised. I knew it was a spice. I knew it was very aromatic. But some people use it as a mouth freshener, and I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. It has antifungal, antibacterial properties, as well as being an anti-inflammatory, and that's good. That is really good. The next one is caraway. Caraway. Caraway is good for colic, digestion, and heartburn, as well as gas. The next one that I'm going to do is one of my favorites, chamomile. I love it because I love my chamomile tea. It is very good with helping you to relax, with depression. It aids possibly with cholesterol and diabetes. So that's a good one. The next one is one that I thought was beautiful. And I did some research and I found out it is an herb. So I'm super tickled that this coxcomb tornado red is an herb. Now, this was traditionally used as medicine for headaches, sores, ulcers, even if you have menstrual cramps, it was used. So that's a good one. That's really a good one. The next one is cumin. I decided to use cumin because it promotes digestion and it's high in iron. So that's a good one. The next one is echinacea. You know, I remember many years ago getting a cut and echinacea powder. I'd put echinacea powder on it and that cut would heal up so quickly, and it was very little scarring. So I love the echinacea. Echinacea is also good for boosting the immune system, as well as pain relief. It also helps reduce inflammation, which is another good one, and it's antiviral and antioxidants in it. The next one is nasturtium. These are beautiful. They're beautiful. I've grown this before, and I do know that the flowers are edible, and I like them in salad, but I did not know that nasturtium is a culinary herb. That's the word I was looking for, culinary herb. So that's interesting, but it also helps with respiratory infection. It boosts the immune system. It also reduces inflammation and helps with digestive problems. So that is wonderful to have. The next one is going to be sorrel. Sorrel. Sorrel is high in vitamin C. It's good for swelling, inflammation, helping to clear your nasal passages, also for bacterial infections. And the last one is stevia, also an herb. What I love about stevia is I just am so enthralled with the fact that you can just pick a leaf, suck it, and get that sweetness. And so that natural sweetener with no additives and no calories is a good thing, because I love sweets. And I like it because you could take the leaves, dry them, and then later on add it with something you're drinking or something you're cooking, and you got a natural sweetener right there. So those are the 10 that I'm going to try. Now I am sitting here next to my good friend, the AeroGarden. And yes, I have 2 AeroFarms now. I said AeroGarden, but I meant to say AeroFarm. This is an AeroFarm because of the size of it. You have 12 pods on one side, 12 pods on the other side. You have the ability to raise your lights, lower your lights to a height of 4 feet. So that's a wonderful thing. So I'm going to be starting my herbs naturally indoors. And I know that it is risky to do that and then have to transplant them outside. Or maybe I'll keep them inside. We'll see. I don't know. At this point, I do know one thing. They're starting inside. So I already have my sponges ready. They've been soaking. They're moist. I don't know if you can. And I have the holders. So all I'm going to do is stick the sponge in there, drop the seeds. Some seeds are very small, so I've got my tweezers. And then I will put the little cover on, and then I will put the cap on. So that is what I'm going to get ready to do, and then I'll show you when I'm finished what I've done. Okay, hold on. So the tiniest seeds that I have are the stevia. These seeds are super tiny. So I have this white piece of paper that I'm going to sprinkle the seeds on. You come in here and look. You can't even see the seeds, can you? Nope. But I can see them, and I'm going to sprinkle them on this paper, and then I can pick them up with my tweezer. Here we go. They're very tiny, like I said. Hopefully, I will have good germination. If not, I may have to start again. I don't know. But I'm going to plant 2 pods of stevia, and in each pod, I'm going to put 2 seeds. That's 1, and that's 2. Then I'm going to take a little circular, just peel it off. And it is a challenge sometimes peeling these off. And then I'm just going to put it on top, like so. See? Then I'm going to get a pod cover, and then I'm going to put it down here. So let me raise this up so it'll be easier to put them in. And I've already put the distilled water in here, so it is ready to go. All right, that should do it. So this is the first one that I'm going to put in. Let me bring you up closer. There we go. So this one will be there. And like I said I was going to do 2. So here's the next one. Put that in. Pick up a seed. Put it in. Pick up the next seed. Put it in. Get a cover. Whoops. Put it on top. plastic dome. Guess I should have separated these domes first. It would be a lot easier because they are quite tight in here. Okay, there we go. Put that on top, and then I can just put it in there. And I'm going to put it right next to it. Okay. So, the next one that I'm going to do, let me put this up here. That might. The next one I'm going to do. Oh, and before I do that, let me just set this right here. I want to show you what I'm doing. I have written in my book the circles and then the numbers, and then down here I will write what corresponds, so I will know what's what. But while I'm doing it now, I just kind of put this in a particular order, and it reminds me of where I put it. Okay, so that was the stevia. I'll put that right there so I can write it in. The next one is going to be, let me see. Okay, so the next three I'm going to do is going to be the cumin, then the caraway, and then the anise. The reason why I'm doing that is because they all have about a germination rate of about 7 to 10, 12 days. And I figured I want them all to be there. If something perchance grows a little bit faster, I don't want the light to block it. And if they all, germinate around the same time, then that will help with the level of where I'm going to keep the light. Because when they are germinating, you want it to be low, and then you want to raise it as it grows. So hopefully they'll grow together. So let me go ahead and plant these. Like I said, the next one is going to be the cumin. I'll slightly open that up. And I need to get my paper back. And I need my tweezers. And I'll bring y'all back down so y'all can see how it is I'm doing this. These smell so good. Too much, so you go back in there, and I think I'm gonna do 3. I can always, guys, separate if they all germinate. I've done it before with no problem. So these are nice and moist, which is good. We'll give them a nice, good start. And that's always important, to give them a good start. And hopefully they will be happy here in this Aero Farm. Oops. And now I'm gonna put that right on here. Get a little cover, a little dome. Uh-oh, you stay on there now. And put that right on top. And that will go in the next spot. And then I will put those seeds here. And I'll know that that's the first row. Okay? Now, I'm not going to bore you by doing all of these in there. So I will bring you back when everything's in there and give you a look at what it looks like. Okay? Be right back. Okay, so everything is in. I just want to show you guys what I put in. First, let me show you my book. So you see I have the 2 pages. This is the left side and this is the right. So on the left side, I put 2 stevia, cumin, caraway, anise. On the right side, I have chamomile, nasturtium, sorrel, echinacea, coxcomb, and amaranth. So let me show you. So here it is. It corresponds to each one. So I did do 2 nasturtium, which, oh, I know I have to put a cover and a thing on that one. I don't know why I, at the last minute, decided I would do 2 nasturtium. So that's why there's extra. So I figured I might as well do 2 of those because those seeds, guys, let me tell you, they need to be scratched or soaked for a while, but it didn't say soaked. I was just thinking soaked, but the seeds are really hard, and so it said to file it. Well, I've never planted echinacea before where you had to file it. So I figured let me give myself a good chance of germination. So I did 2 pods for that. And the seeds, guys, were really big. This hole is only but so big. So I had to actually look for the smallest seeds I could find that would fit in that hole. So we'll see. It'll be interesting to see how it turns out. So let me just show you what else. So I have 2 stevia, which is spot 1 and spot 2. Those are both stevia. And then in spot 3, I have cumin. In spot 7, which is right here, that's the caraway. 8 is the anise. And guys, woo, that anise, oh, smells fantastic. Like, I love the way that stuff smells. When I opened up the pack, it was like, whoosh, amazing. So the final one in this side is right here. That's space number 9. And so 8 and 9 are the same. Those are the anise. So you see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So yeah, I planted 3 extra of certain ones. Now, I would have liked to have done doubles for all of them just to have a good rate of germination. However, I did put more than 1 seed in all of them. I put 2 seeds in all of them. So that should help. I did extra with the stevia only because those seeds were very little. And I just thought, hey, let's help them out here and give them extra. And I've already told you the nasturtium, I did 2 because it said to scratch it and file it, and I don't know. And then I did 2 of the anise when I smelled how good it smelled. And I was like, yeah, want a lot of those. And that's it. So that's how I got the extra. So I am going to move this off the light. I'm going to come up here and put the lights down. And I will do the same thing with the right side. Okay, so now that everything is in its spot, I gotta feed it. So usually what you do is you put the plant food in the water, and then 2 weeks after that, you'll have to give it some more. And this will tell you when you need to. It will remind you. So this is the liquid plant food. And we'll see. It says for seed starting, vegetable growth, flowering, and fruiting. And it does work. It does work. So I'm going to put 2 capfuls in this because that is what the directions say. 6 to 7 pods, 6 capfuls. So let me show you. Okay, so here we have the food. We just shake it. And I'm gonna start with the left side first. And 2 capfuls, I've already taken the cover off. That's 1. Oop, left a little bit in there. And that's 2. Just replace that. And then we're gonna go to the right side. Okay. And this has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pods as well. Oh, that one has 6. This one has 7. So yeah, still 2 capfuls. Okay. Oops, spilled a little bit at the top. Get in there. And what I usually do is I usually will pour a little bit of water in each side just to make sure that I've gotten everything. So I have my own distiller, so it makes it easy. I always have distilled water on hand. So I like that. Let me come on this side, put that back there, and put this in there. And boom, just wash it down in there. All right, so it is ready to go. That, guys, is my entry, my entry video for the Planter HGC 2024. Gózalo.